Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Ask Dimyas series. Today's question comes from someone who is truly ready to step up their leadership game. They ask this: what role does self-awareness play in leadership, and how can I strengthen it to be a more effective leader? Oh man, this is a good one. You see, self-awareness in leadership is like having a GPS for your car. When it's working, you know exactly where you're going. But when it's off, you confidently find yourself driving 100 miles in the wrong direction, ignoring all the warning signs, blaming everybody else on the road, and wondering why nobody wants to be your passenger. So let's break this thing down. What does poor self-awareness look like? What happens when it's dialed in? And more importantly, how can you strengthen it? Here's strategy number one. Audit your leadership blind spots. Have you ever had a boss who thought they were inspiring, but everybody else around saw them as terrifying? Or someone who prides themselves on being decisive, but really they're just reckless? Yeah, that's what happens when you don't check your blind spots. Great leaders don't just assume they're leading well, they verify it. They ask questions like, how do I actually come across? And they adjust based on the feedback. They know that leadership isn't about how you see yourself, but it's about how others experience you. Ask 3 people, somebody above you, a peer, and someone you lead, this one simple question and follow it up. What's one thing I do well as a leader and one thing I can improve? Then listen without justifying or explaining yourself. Take the feedback. And if 3 people tell you the same thing, it's not an opinion, it's a pattern. Strategy number 2, stop being the star of your own movie. Many people live like they're the main character in their leadership movie, walking in slow motion, dramatic background music playing, and every decision made is brilliant. Meanwhile, your entire team is in the background, dodging disasters and whispering, he's got no idea what's actually going on, does he? Effective leaders know they're not the main character. Their team is. Leadership isn't about proving that you're the smartest person in the room. It's about creating an environment where everyone else can thrive. For 1 week, I want you to try this. Switch from talking mode to listen mode. Before making a decision, ask your team, what do you think? And instead of immediately giving your take, you'll be surprised how much you learn and how much trust you build. Strategy number 3, get comfortable watching the game tape. Some leaders go through their entire careers never analyzing their own behavior. That's like an athlete refusing to watch film after the game, just running the same plays over and over and wondering why they keep losing. High-level leaders do something different. They study themselves. They review their choices, their interactions, their failures, not to beat themselves up, but to adjust, refine, and improve. For your next big meeting, I challenge you to record yourself. I know it can be painful. Nobody likes hearing their own voice. But go back and listen to it. Observe your tone. Watch it and check your body language. Look at how you talk versus how you listen. And then ask, would I want to be led by me? So let's recap this thing today. If you want to strengthen your self-awareness, lead effectively, you need to audit your blind spots, stop being the star of your own movie, and get comfortable watching the game tape. Here's my next challenge for you. Which of these things are you willing to try first? I challenge you to drop a comment and let's talk about it. And hey, if you realize you've been the main character, leader, don't worry about it. There's still time for you to rewrite the script. Until next time, stay sharp, stay aware, and keep elevating.